Hi again, this is Eric Bjornstad with the Bell Performance Video blog. Today we're going to talk about something that we alluded to in a recent video blog, and that is legislation that is pending in Congress that will eliminate liability from ethanol producers for damage to engines. Okay, this was a surprise when we found out about it. It was almost like an April Fool's joke, because we actually found out about this right at the beginning of April. If it wasn't April the 1st, then it was like April the 2nd, and we were thinking, wow, this is a kind of a bad April Fool's joke, but it is what it is. What they found out is there's legislation. I think it was sponsored by Republican John Shimkus from Illinois. And what this legislation proposed is that if you produce ethanol, provided that that ethanol meets the property specifications that the law dictates. In other words, it can't be, bad ethanol. So of course, bad ethanol, that's kind of a, every a lot of people think all ethanol is bad, but that's another story. It can't be ethanol that has been, made by a faulty manufacturing process or whatever. It essentially has to be ethanol that meets specification. If the ethanol meets specification, then you cannot be held liable if that ethanol damages anybody's engine. So, if it causes somebody's mileage to drop, they can't sue you because of the extra money they're having to spend on fuel. If somebody puts it in a two-cycle lawnmower and it interferes with the the fuel oil lubrication and the lawnmower engine blows up, they can't go back and file any kind of lawsuit against that ethanol maker. Basically, the rationale behind the legislation is that the federal government is telling these ethanol producers that it's okay, that it's approved that ethanol go into gasoline, and therefore if they make it right, they're essentially following the federal dictate, and they can't be held liable for anything that happens. Well, as you might expect, a lot of consumers are none too happy about this. They feel like the liability, the entire burden of the liability for anything that happens is being shifted from those who make the fuel to those who use the fuel. And we certainly can understand how these consumers feel about this. Of course, if you look on the flip side, the Renewable Fuels Association, the ethanol producers, they're all think that this is a wonderful and fantastic idea. Well, you as the consumer, you be the judge. So thanks for joining us today at this edition of the Bell Performance Video blog. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.